My main thing is to enjoy life and take one day at a time, and I try to live by that.
I wish I could be like Michael.
I'll hold it up. I just want to be a happy person.
You won't believe what just happened with Britney Spears. The pop superstar, who's been through more public chaos than almost anyone could imagine, just reunited with her sons, Sean Preston and Jaden James, and people are not sure what to make of it. At first glance, it looks like a scene straight out of a dream. A mother reconnecting with her kids, hugs, tears, smiles, the kind of moment that makes your heart ache and cheer at the same time. But here's the thing, something about it feels off. And it's not just a feeling. The timing alone is enough to make you pause. This reunion happened shortly after her 2026 arrest, a moment of chaos that sent the public into a frenzy. And suddenly, out of nowhere, after years of distance and estrangement, her sons are back in the picture. It's beautiful, but it's abrupt. And in Hollywood, abrupt can sometimes mean intentional. To understand why this feels so strange, we need to rewind. Britney's relationship with Sean and Jaden has been complicated. Years of estrangement, sporadic visits, and long stretches without any meaningful contact define their family dynamic. Fans remember the conservatorship drama, the court battles, the highly publicized moments that left the world questioning what was really happening behind closed doors. So when a reunion occurs after all of that, it's supposed to feel earned, natural. But this? It feels sudden. Almost too sudden. And then there's the public nature of it. Clips, photos, social media posts, it's all out there for the world to see. At first, it seems heartfelt, but the question lingers. Why now? Why make it public? Every hug, every smile, every visible emotion is being scrutinized. And in a world where every celebrity move is strategic, fans can't help but ask themselves, is this genuine, or is there more behind the scenes? The reactions have been just as mixed as you'd expect. Fans flooded social media with messages like, "Finally, some happiness for her," and "She deserves this." Emotions ran high. And yes, there's undeniable joy in seeing mother and sons reconnect. But skeptics are raising eyebrows. Comments like, "Could this be staged? Is the timing really a coincidence?" And "Something about this doesn't add up" are everywhere. And when the internet starts questioning, that's when the story really blows up. It's not just timing and optics either. Think about the emotional complexity of this moment. Britney, a mother, reconnecting with children she hasn't spent enough time with. Sean and Jaden, navigating feelings of distance, uncertainty, and public attention. The reunion is raw, messy, and emotional, a combination that tugs at the heartstrings while simultaneously raising questions. And that contrast is magnetic. Because here's the truth, Hollywood thrives on contrast. Moments that are sweet on the surface, but suspicious underneath, that's the stuff that keeps people watching. That's the stuff that gets shared, discussed, and debated. And Britney's reunion is dripping with it. Fans want to believe in the emotion, but a tiny voice in the back of their minds whispers, something here doesn't quite add up. The past drama amplifies the tension. 2. The conservatorship, the arrests, the court battles, the years of limited contact. All of that history colors this moment. Nothing Britney does exists in isolation. Every gesture, every post, every smile carries decades of context, and now we're left wondering, is this a true reconciliation? Or is there something deeper, something strategically timed for the cameras?
So Britney Spears' DUI arrest may have come as a shock to some of her fans, but people in her inner circle have kind of seen this coming. We know this because we broke a story this morning about her sober coaches. Britney actually had 2 sober coaches on her staff. They were fired just a few weeks ago. While we're not entirely sure why she got rid of them, we know why they were there. The sober coaches obviously were the only bumpers in Britney's life at this point.
Britney Spears is spending time with her sons following her recent legal trouble. A spokesperson for the Ventura County District Attorney's Office said the DUI case has been submitted for review by prosecutors, who may seek additional information and evidence before making a filing decision ahead of her scheduled May 4th, 2026 court date.
Then there's the emotional push and pull of the public eye. On one hand, people are celebrating this as a long overdue healing moment. On the other, critics are analyzing every detail, trying to read into the expressions, the timing, the angles of photos. The result? A narrative that's messy, fascinating, and impossible to ignore. And let's not forget the suspense factor. Nothing about this is completely transparent. We don't know the conversations behind closed doors. We don't know what's happening off camera. But the combination of public smiles and sudden timing creates a narrative that feels both real and mysterious, the kind of tension that keeps viewers hooked, wondering, theorizing. This is where curiosity truly drives engagement. Viewers aren't just watching a family reunion. They're watching a puzzle, trying to figure out whether this is a genuine moment of healing, a carefully managed public display, or something in between. Every frame of video, every photo posted, every social media story becomes a piece of that puzzle. And the ending? That's the real hook. We're left with questions, not answers. Is this a turning point for Britney and her family? Is it a public relations moment wrapped in emotional theatrics? Or is it simply a mother reconnecting with her sons in the midst of life's chaos? The truth is, we don't know. And that unknown, that tension, is exactly what keeps people watching, commenting, and sharing. One thing is undeniable. This reunion is unforgettable. It's emotional, raw, messy, and layered with intrigue. Fans are celebrating, critics are questioning, and everyone is talking. That mix of joy, uncertainty, and suspense is the perfect storm for views, reactions, and endless online debate. Because at the end of the day, Britney Spears' life is never simple. And this reunion? It's the perfect example. Beautiful on the surface, complicated underneath, and leaving everyone asking one big question: what happens next? And that's the moment you can't look away from. The heart of Hollywood drama, the tension of real family struggles, and the suspense of timing that might just be more than coincidence. Britney, her sons, the arrest, the reunion, and the questions that still linger. That's the story. That's the drama. That's why everyone is watching.